he's a superhero to us. Like, we grew up watching him in Fresh Prince. We saw him in all these superhero movies. Like, he exemplifies what a superhero is. And then he was in this relationship where he was like seemingly being like emotionally abused. And
we say seemingly,
again,
right?
We don't know.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's our narrative.
It's exactly, it's all perception. But like, even finding out about it, it's an open relationship and she's banging like their kids' friends. And you're like, allegedly, well, not even allegedly, she was. And it's just like, well, superheroes wives don't fuck their kids' friends. Like, it just starts to make him look
human.
That's not human.
Yo, Geekd Up Reacts right back where you at, man. Hefe coming to you. My brothers as always, Rome, Q, Juju. Back for another high video as always. Today, we're going to dive into Charlamagne the God and Andrew Schulz, man. They sat down, had a little bit of talk. And they was talking about Will Smith and kind of the aftermath of that whole Chris Rock slap and everything. It was just kind of chopping it up as far as, like, do we even care? You know what I'm saying? Like, did it really affect Will's legacy at all or anything like that? We're going to see what Charlamagne was talking about. Drop a like, subscribe. Let's get to it.
Everybody acting like Will rebounded from the slap. Bro, when was Will down?
I mean, he was down.
He really wasn't.
No, he was down.
It was just social media shit. It was the media. Like, nobody ever turned their back on Will Smith.
It wasn't that he was down, but I just think that, like, he's a superhero to us. Like, we grew up watching him in Fresh Prince. We saw him in all these superhero movies. Like, he exemplifies what a superhero is. And then he was in this relationship where he was like seemingly being like emotionally abused. And
we say seemingly,
again,
right?
We don't know.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's our narrative.
It's exactly, it's all perception. But like, even finding out about it, it's an open relationship and she's banging like their kids' friends. And you're like, allegedly, well, not even allegedly, she was. And it's just like, well, superheroes wives don't fuck their kids' friends. Like, it just starts to make him look
human.
That's not human.
That's all it did.
That's weird.
You know the best thing. You know the best.
Name other humans where that shit happens.
You know the best. A lot.
Stop.
You know the best thing that happened to Will Smith over the last few years. He's been humanized, and that's what he wanted. Go back and listen to the Rap Radar interview that he did with B-Dot and Will Smith when they flew over to Tibet or wherever the fuck it was to sit down and have a conversation with Will Smith. And he's talking about how, you know, he had to keep up a perfect image his whole career. He couldn't even curse. He couldn't even be himself, yada, yada, yada. Then when you read his book, Will, you see a guy who's been wanting to take the mask off forever.
So, yeah, it's like he's liberated. Like, before he was a mind goblin and now he's liberated. Oh, you're getting good. He's getting good. I can't catch him anymore. The guy's getting good.
It's the look you do. If I look at you when you do it, you can't get me. If I'm just listening, I'm like, what was that? But if I look at you, it's like a mind goblin. He does his own thing. It's like a mind goblin. But that's all it is, man. It's good to see Will like this. I want to see what Chris does. Nobody's thinking about poor Chris.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but you know what though? I'm lying. We already saw what Chris did.
I mean,
Chris came out with special.
The whole world watched his special. Yeah.
Chris won. It's over.
Yeah.
They both. We knew this already, though. Neither one of them was going to have anything happen to their careers in a negative way.
I mean, that's a cool interview. Get the both of them back together.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
I know.
That would be fire, though.
I don't know. I don't know if Chris does it. It's really, by Chris doing that, he can give Will so much back.
I don't think Will lost anything. He's got a freaking #1 movie 2 weeks in a row at the box office.
No, I'm not.
Nobody ever cared.
No, I'm not saying that he did. No. I'm not saying that he can't be an actor, but I definitely think that he lost some credibility in the public eye.
I don't think he lost credibility. I just think that we just realized
What are you trying to say, Taylor? The blacks are more okay with violence? Is that what you're trying to say?
That's how
By the way,
you know.
Stephen A.
your
Smith
point?
disagrees with Taylor. Stephen A. Smith said that, you know, he lost credibility with mad black people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I don't think Will lost any credibility. I think the only, because Will don't owe anybody anything. The only person Will owes something to is Chris.
Yeah.
And it's not even an owe.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, I did you dirty.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got to apologize to you. Hopefully one day you find it in your heart to forgive me.
Yeah.
If not, everybody got to deal with the energy they put out into the world.
Ever feel like really feel some type of way like when that shit happened? Like
No.
as far as like towards what? Okay, yeah.
No, personally, I didn't. As I get older and stuff as well, and as social media puts more cameras on celebrities more often and much more even like vulnerable locations too, they've become a lot more humanized, and you kind of get like hip to the fact. And if anybody's not, these are just people with very high paying jobs, y'all. They are not like these holier than thou beings. They are people with very high paying jobs, and a lot of them are fulfilling a role to do that. So I don't think it was like any major hit to him. It wasn't for me personally, or I don't think it was going to be for Will or Chris either as well, because you got to do something like truly out of the bounds morally for people to like really like cross you off of like their list entirely of people that you could fuck with. But this is the first time Will Smith in his entire career, which is a very big deal. This is the first time he's been hit with something that he didn't just immediately get back up from. This was kind of like one of those hits in a boxing match where the nigga go down on the knee and he don't just bounce right back up from it, but he does eventually get back up and he carries on fighting. I feel like it's kind of one of those. Wasn't a career ender, but it was the first time he really got like knocked down, dude. Like, all right, hold on, let me gather myself for a minute.
Quite honestly, I really don't even think it's that way either. I think you know, when the situation happened, and even given how they're talking about this conversation, saying that, you know, he looked more human and stuff like that, niggas gotta realize that's what we is at the end of the day. Nobody's, you know what I'm saying, imperfect to having flaws or mishaps and shit like that. Like we not comparing his downfall to like the to a person like the nigga Dan Schneider with Nickelodeon and his whole kids allegation with you know what I'm saying. We're not comparing a downfall of a career, you know what I'm saying, to that magnitude. Even after the slap, I want to say he had a movie where he was like in the military or something, and I think he was, you know, up for some awards in that movie and things like that. So, you know, I think when the situation happened, I mean, it's no different in, you know what I'm saying, he felt like he needed to step up for his partner, and I think that's just all it is at the end of the day. There's no X's and O's. It's just black and white, like how we saw it. It's no different than if you saw, you know what I'm saying, a regular person, or if I was defending my old lady, you know what I'm saying, you all defending your old lady. It's no different. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, handling the situation, there's different ways to go about that, but like I said, no one's imperfect, you know what I'm saying, on how they go about doing their things. Everybody has flaws, you know what I'm saying, everybody has mishaps, but as far as like a downfall and him being kind of like shut off, I don't think that's what happened. It probably seemed like it was trending towards that direction, but like I said, he was in movies and shit right after that, and like I said, being up for awards and things like that. So I didn't think it was like a downfall or anything for him.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll even go as far as to say I actually gained some respect from Will Smith when that shit happened. I'm not gonna lie to you. I
can
was looking at Will
see
Smith.
that reasoning.
Yeah, I looked at Will Smith very differently before the whole slap happened. I actually, like, I heard a little bit of bass in Will Smith's voice that I never heard before. Seen a little bit of, I seen the Philly in him. I seen the West Philly. I was really, you know, born and raised, playground where I spent most of my days. I was really contemplating that for a good couple years, not gonna lie to you. And then I saw it. I saw West Philly right there. I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's some West Philly shit. Definitely smacked the shit out of Chris Rock. Like, man, he was like, smack the fuck out Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? I saw the Ali motion in there, Leo Lee. You feel me? I saw the Ali
Nigga
training.
follow through. Nigga follow through.
Training paid off.
Through.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I gained a lot of
for sure.
respect for Will. I don't think he really lost any credibility. You know, maybe like with the shorty that was on the thing, like I said, with the white folks, maybe. But me personally, I mean, yeah, like Charlamagne said, the nigga got a #1 box office movie. If it really was that bad, you know what I'm saying, then I don't really think that would be irrelevant right now. But that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah, I think we all agree.
yeah.
Now, I mean, I won't sit here and deny it. He definitely lost. Like you said, he definitely lost credibility with the whites. You can't get up on an event like
Good Morning
that.
America.
Yeah, you're not going to get up on an event like that, and then show out or commit an act of violence like that,
Yeah,
and it affect you like that. That will definitely go down in the history of that event. But I mean, I don't think at least I myself don't really judge his legacy, his career, anything off what white people think of him. He's a black actor. He's one of the best black actors I've ever been. And like y'all, like I said, everyone I'm around, all my peers, all my people, all they are just A-okay with niggas slapping niggas. Sometimes a nigga need to be slapped. Right. So,
pop out and show niggas.
Sometimes you gotta pop out. You talk about it. Like, so I mean, I don't. So to me personally, though, I didn't see any kind of degradation of his name or legacy or anything like that. And people, hey, these niggas sometimes gotta get slapped.
I think we might have talked about it before. Not even I think. I know we talked about it before, like when we was doing the Geekd Up podcast. Check that shit out too as well. But I was gonna ask again, y'all would have did the same shit, right? If that was y'all in the situation,
we all said that shit.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I would have had to mix that bitch in with a backhand though.
You would have came
mixed it
you
with
gotta feel that knuckle, nigga.
Would have came back. Oh, you feel that knuckle? Yeah, yeah. Facts. Hey, well, I guess everyone truly hates Chris. You know what I'm saying? I guess so, man.
Shout out to him. They having like an animated reboot.
I seen it.
Animated sequel.
Everybody hates
Really?
Chris.
Everybody hates Chris.
And Terry Crews and Tachina Arnold are coming back as voice actors for their individual roles themselves. Man, great show. I ain't gonna lie to you. Great show. Just looking back at it, everybody hates Chris, man. Funny as fuck. So that's cool. Yeah. Once again, Will Smith. If anything, we respect him a lot more now. I think that's pretty evident across the whole community. We respect Will a lot more. You know what I'm saying? So don't think there's anything shattered from that. Don't think he's facing any true harsh repercussions from the smack. To be honest, not gonna lie to you, unless someone actually says it, I truly actually forget that shit even happened. Not gonna lie to you. Like, that's just me personally. Like, I didn't even see that shit live. Like, you know what I mean? So, what was that? The Grammys or Oscars? Oscars, right? Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah.
And exactly. I just had to ask y'all. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. Come on, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think, man. Was Will Smith's career slightly altered, ruined? Does this affect his legacy, man? Probably not. But drop a like on the video, subscribe to the content, and make sure to leave something in the comments as well, too, man. We're going to catch you on that next one. Peace.